I'm Kee.
And I'm T. And welcome to Kee T Unfiltered.
Welcome to episode number 2.
So on this episode, you will get a full episode. The first episode was just a preview so you can get a taste of what we're doing.
Yeah. You ready?
Get into it.
Get into it. Yeah. How do you deal with people who don't practice what they preach?
You want to go first?
Okay. How do I deal with people who don't practice what they preach? I really don't deal with them at all. I leave them right where they stand. You can keep that over there. You don't practice what you preach. How you gonna tell me to do something or try to preach to me if you don't uphold the same standards yourself? You can't tell me anything if you don't keep those same standards yourself. How about you?
I agree with that 1,000%. People that don't practice what they preach, especially, and I don't mean to get touchy on this subject, especially the people that in church. You want to tell me how to live my life and what I'm doing wrong, or I shouldn't do this, or I shouldn't do that, but yet and still, you out here doing the worst. And the worst can be the littlest things to the biggest things. So, always practice what you preach.
And it's,
okay?
it's judgmental. It makes people feel uncomfortable.
Exactly.
It's not right.
It's not.
right.
But you know what? I always check them on that too. And I let them know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How to break up with someone.
You want to go first?
Well, I think honesty is the best policy.
Mm-hmm.
If you do no longer want to be with someone, I think you should express that to them.
Exactly.
So this way is no miscommunication. I'm grown and I'm entitled to feel the way I feel. And if I feel like this is not working and I feel like we should not be together, I'd rather have that conversation with you. One thing that I would not do is not have that conversation with you. Because nowadays people are getting killed, hurt, just being in a love triangle. So why not be honest and open?
Exactly. I completely agree with you. I'm going to piggyback off that. As long as you're open and honest with me, it may hurt my feelings, but I'd rather you hurt my feelings and tell me the truth. That way I have clarity over the situation. If I have clarity over the situation, yeah, I'll be hurt. But I can't be mad at you and honestly, I'll respect you more if you're open and honest with me.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. You answered that great, girl.
What does a soft life mean to you? Soft life, to me, is self-care, putting me first above everybody else. Because if I don't take care of me, how can I take care or help anybody else? That especially when it comes to children. If I don't take care of me, how am I going to be able to take care of my children?
Good.
Soft life can be, as an example, for me, I wake up 5 a.m. every morning. You got to get it in where you fit in. So I wake up 5 a.m. every morning, I do my journaling, I read my Bible. That's just the time, yoga, a time to self-reflect and have that me time. Yeah, dealing with the hustle of life, of everyday life, especially as a single mom, you get overwhelmed. And sometimes you just need to take that time out for yourself. And if it's early in the morning, then you got to get in where you fit in. How about you?
So a soft life for me is just being at peace and just being relaxed. Like you said, like you wake up in the morning, you do your yoga, you do your journaling, you read your Bible. First thing in the morning, I wake up, I say my prayers, I thank God for another day. I thank God for my kids. I shower, I get a cup of coffee, and I'm on the patio just listening to the birds, just drinking my coffee and just relaxing and just listening to nature. That is a soft life for me.
And also, a soft life can include not stressing about things that you cannot control.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, your troubles is going to be there. Bills are going to be there. There's no sense in worrying about it. Because it's going to be taken care of. So why stress yourself and raise your blood pressure when it's all going to be taken care of?
Agreed. How to cut someone off without being messy. You want me to answer that first?
You can answer first.
So, one thing about me, my cutoff game is strong. So, I can cut someone off without being messy. I can tell you why I'm cutting you off if you would like to know, or I can just cut you off completely. But most of the time in a situation when I cut someone off, they know that I cut them off and they know why I cut them off. So they won't come to me and ask me, why did I cut them off? Because they know I'm going to give them the honestly truth and they're not going to like it. So it's easy for me to cut someone off. I have 7 sisters, a lot of cousins, a lot of family. I'm good.
Right. I agree with you. My cutoff game is strong too. We're both Capricorns.
Yes.
I'm going to pull my energy back gradually, and I'm going to leave it to you to sit back and think about your actions and why I am pulling out. Ask yourself that question. Why am I pulling back? Is it something within you that you need to reevaluate and examine? And I'm going to do the same thing as well. So I'm going to gradually pull back. And if you reach out to me, so be it. If not, then I'm good.
And you know what? When a person does something wrong and they see that you cut them off, their freaking brain is spinning like a damn hamster on a wheel. And they're wondering, like, what did I do? They did so much that they're trying to wonder, like, did I do this? Did I do that? That's why they don't want to call or reach out sometimes.
Right.
You know?
And people just go through life based on their experience with you. So if my experience with you has not necessarily been the greatest, then why would I want to be around you?
Agreed.
All right. Making friends as an adult. I mean, at this age, I really don't care to make friends. Not trying to come off mean or snobby or snooty or anything like that. I have enough family. I have my children. I have myself. I'm my own best friend. So I really don't care to make friends as an adult.
Agreed. I'm damn near 50. So if you were in my life before, we hit. Like I said, I have like so many siblings, like we're friends, and I feel like and I do have 3 or 4 good friends, don't get me wrong, but making new friends is hard because I don't know if I can trust you, and I have to trust you in order to call you my friend, because all my friends I consider my family.
Right.
You know, so I would have to trust you in that way, and nowadays it's hard to trust. You can be upset with a person and they'll just be petty and be like, oh, remember you did this or remember you did that. I don't deal with that. I don't deal with those type of people. No, too grown.
I think it's all about finding your tribe to go according to what you're into, and you just got to be careful because you can't trust everybody, especially when they're mad at you. Like you said, they'll bring stuff up. Like, I'm good.
Yeah. Navigating anxiety in a basic life. I'll let you go first.
How do I navigate anxiety? Just having quiet time for myself. Even if that looks like putting my phone on Do Not Disturb, I think everybody should do that. At least for one day.
Yeah, but we don't take it personal.
No.
I know when my cousin put her phone on Do Not Disturb, it's because I'm sending her too many meetings in the middle of the night and stuff like that. I don't take it personal.
It's usually on a Sunday where I have to readjust and get ready for the week ahead. I just like to, like I said, plan for the week ahead and not be rushed into it, and do what I have to do, whether it's meal prepping for the kids, making sure homework is done, even just to relax and watch a movie or a documentary. That's why I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I think it's so good for mental health. She's laughing, but everybody gets mad at me because I do it.
I don't take it personal because I know what it is.
That's just me. That's just Keisha. That's what I do.
That's just Key. You gotta either love it or don't like it. Who cares?
Right.
Just peace and quiet for me. Like peace and quiet for me. Like I just coming home from a long day of work and just sitting on the sofa, no TV on, no nothing, and I can just sit there. I can sit there and just decompress, get my thoughts together, let go whatever happened during the day or throughout my day, get over it, move on with life, and just being with my boys. That helps me as well too.
Because sometimes you could be overstimulated when you got so much going on. You gotta relax and decompress, and not lean towards how should I say it? Not things that's gonna that's a hindrance too. Not always. I love a glass of wine. Lord knows I love a glass of wine, but not drinking it every time I feel anxiety because I don't want to depend on anything. If that makes sense.
No, it makes sense. That's like a toast.
So anxiety.
Anxiety.
Okay. How many chances do you give before you walk away? I'm gonna let you answer first.
I have low tolerance, and I think I get it from my dad. Like, I don't deal with BS at all. Like, I'm not gonna give you a second chance, a third chance, a fourth chance. When you do me wrong the first way, not the first way. When you do me wrong the first time, put you on ice. I put that ass on ice. I don't mess with you, and I act like you don't exist. And you know what hurts people? When I act like they don't exist. You know why? Because I'm not acknowledging the BS you did to me. You know? That's something you gotta live with. I can move on. It's your guilty conscience running around like, damn, what did I do to T? What did I do to T? So, that's easy for me. Okay. Cutoff game is
strong.
Strong.
Yeah, my cutoff game has gotten strong since I got older. The younger me would tolerate so much nonsense, unbelievable, unspeakable acts that you can't even imagine.
We've all been there.
Is when you know better, you do better. And through those life experiences, I do know better now, and I know my self-worth and value. And I'm sorry, nobody else comes before me. I love me. I'm going to continue to love me.
Yep.
And to tolerate nonsense now at this age, absolutely not.
I'm proud of you, boo. Look at you. Growing up versus raising kids.
Okay. So growing up versus raising kids, I think I'm a little bit more lenient with my kids. Growing up, I guess the old school way, they were a little bit more strict. Don't get it twisted. I am strict with my kids in certain aspects, but I let them be themselves. I don't hinder them. I don't censor them. Not that they going around. Of course, they say a cuss word here and there, but I teach them to be respectful. And we have an honest and open household. They can come and talk to me about anything. There's a saying that, you shouldn't be your kid's friend. I don't believe that. I think that you do need to be their friend. That way they can come to you and talk to you about their issues first before going out and talking to somebody else, or even expressing their self in a negative way, depending on what they're dealing with, if that makes sense.
It makes lots of sense. Yeah. And I agree with that as well. We was like growing up, we were very like it was like a microscope over us. Like, we couldn't do this, we couldn't do that. I remember days where, back in the days, like when you can go to the store, my dad used to send me he's like, all right, go across the street to the bodega, and his friend is gonna give him a beer, and I had to bring it back to the house, and it was in a brown paper bag, because back then you could buy beer. Right. They knew they know their parents, and I couldn't even go out. When I walked past and guys see me, if I said hi to a guy, my ass was on punishment. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I was just sheltered, like we was just sheltered, and we really couldn't do nothing. That's why I snuck and did a lot of things. With my boys, I have a 28-year-old and an 18-year-old. My kids are 10 years apart. I have that friendship relationship with my boys, but I also have that mother relationship where they know I'm your mother first, and I'm your friend second. So you're going to respect me, and you ain't going to talk to me any kind of way. They know when I'm like, shut up, they're going to shut up. and they're very respectful anyway. And my kids can come and talk to me about when I say anything, anything.
Right.
It makes me happy
Right.
that they can come to me and be like, Mom, what do you think about this?
Right.
And as a woman, and then when my oldest, want to talk to me about, relationships, or if my little one want to come to me and ask me like, anything.
Right.
I love that.
Right.
It feels me. It makes me feel good because
Right.
let me tell you something. One thing I'm gonna tell my kids, I'm gonna tell them what the street ain't gonna tell them. I'm gonna be
Because you love
vulgar.
them and
I'm
be
gonna let them
honest.
know, and they know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And every time they have a question or they feel like confused or something, they gonna come and ask me like,
Right.
Mom, like, why is this or why is that? And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be blunt, honest. My kids know what they know what it is.
Right. Right. And it's important to make them feel comfortable and not just tell them, oh, don't do this because I said so.
And I have boys, and they come to me and ask me these, ask me questions or, ask for advice and stuff like that.
Right.
And when I say I love that so much, I wouldn't go to my parents and ask them a question like that.
Because you felt like you could.
I felt like I couldn't. I felt like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna get in trouble if I ask this or ask that.
It just goes with the times, and especially with this generation.
Yeah.
These kids are a new breed.
Yeah.
They're totally different, and honestly, I love it. Because they can be honest and they can be open, and I'm not going to feel any kind of way about it, because I just want the best outcome for them. I want them to do well and succeed in life, and if I can aid in that by them coming to me and being honest with me and how they're feeling, I couldn't ask for more.
I agree.
My turn?
Your turn.
Ooh, what is self-care? All right. Self-care for me, number one, do not disturb.
My cousin, she will have you on Do Not Disturb. But you can't take it personal.
Don't take it
You
personal.
can't take it personal.
Because honestly, I have so much going through my mind. I'm naturally an overthinker, and I don't want to be overstimulated. Excuse me. So I do take that time out for myself. Whether it's putting on Do Not Disturb, running a bubble bath, cooking a good meal. Go follow Kee T Cooking.
Good food.
Reading a book, doing yoga, even watching TV with my kids, playing a game. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Self-care.
Self-care is just taking care of me. Like I said, like getting a nice massage, like doing my hair, getting my nails done, just taking care of me. Going shopping, wearing clothes. I like style. I like fashion from the name brand to the non-name brand. Check me out on TikTok, Totally Taj. You'll see what I'm wearing, what I'm doing. That's self-care to me, and I love it. Just being with my kids and like playing board games with my kids, and like I just went to the store and I bought like different board games from back in the days, and my 18-year-old was like, Mom, what's that? I don't know what that is. And I'm like just teaching him how to do things and just bonding with my 18-year-old, having fun with him, like being silly and singing his songs and trying to dance with him. And he's like, Mom, what you doing? We don't do it like that. That's self-care to me.
Right. I also think self-care is doing inner work too.
Yeah, working on yourself.
Right, working on yourself and taking accountability for your actions.
Yeah, because working on yourself is very important.
Oh, yeah.
Like we're from Brooklyn, New York, and we have that mentality of don't F with me, and like we'll take something to defense. Like if you would even say like, what's up, or good morning, like
I had to learn that when I first moved to the South, when they would say good morning.
Or
I'm
hi.
like, who are you? What are you saying good morning to me for? And somebody told me, you're coming off in a negative way. You got to tone it down. No, they don't mean anything by it. They just showing chivalry. I mean, that's just how they do in the South, is they say good morning. And I really had to self-evaluate and say, hey, Keisha, you got to tone it down. Not everybody's against you.
I agree.
Or have a motive.
They're
just being nice.
Yeah, I agree. Same here. I should be wearing my glasses. Why does family or friends believe they deserve an explanation about a big purchase.
Well, that's something within them. I don't owe anybody an explanation about a big purchase. If you're not putting money into my account towards that purchase, or you're not paying my bills, my social, any kind of bill, I don't owe anybody any explanation. If you giving me money towards it, we can talk about it. But if you're not, then that's my personal business. I don't have to tell you anything.
Agreed. I don't have to tell you anything. Whatever I purchase is what I purchase, especially if it's at my dime. And if you give me the money, it's none of your business either. Like, you gave me the money. Let me spend the money on what I want to spend the money on. You know? And it's none of your business what I do with my money.
Mm-hmm.
You know? How is that affecting you?
Right. And I feel like every aspect of my life does not have to be discussed.
Agreed.
That's my own personal business. Let me have something to me.
I agree.
I don't have to discuss everything.
And then, you know, sometimes, even when you discuss things before it happens, that plan might not even go through.
Right.
Sometimes it's good to be quiet and keep it to yourself and move in silence.
Mm-hmm.
And when you move in silence, you see how you will proceed.
Like Lil Wayne said. What he said? Real G's move in silence. Was it Lil Wayne?
Yeah, Lil Wayne.
The real G's move in silence?
Real G's move in silence.
Was
like
it Lil
lasagna.
Wayne?
Yeah,
Right.
like lasagna.
Was
And
it
if
Lil
you
Wayne?
if that went over your head, just spell lasagna. And you'll see what's missing in lasagna.
Right.
You get it, right?
Yeah.
Lil
Oh,
Weezy.
good. Parent alienation.
Go ahead.
In certain aspects, I do believe people do alienate children from their parents in certain aspects, like people who are bitter. But I'm going to speak on experience. We're going to keep it real, 100%.
That's what we're going to do in this
That's
show.
all we can do.
And some people
And
might
I'm
get
not
upset.
trying to call anybody out or anything like that. But if you know damn well that I make the space for you to see your children, I don't hinder you, and I would never, as a father, you have just as much right as I do, especially if I don't have a court order. Why wouldn't I want you to take the children, knowing I would love that time to myself? Who wouldn't want that time to themselves?
Exactly.
Why wouldn't I want you to come pick up your kids?
Agreed.
So for you to sit here and make people believe that I'm alienating you from your children, how about you take accountability for your actions and tell people why your children don't want to deal with you? Or even try to ostracize some of your children and only take care of one. Let's be real with that. How about that one? How about you? No, we just got to keep it real because I'm tired of it. About this parent alienation stuff. I would never do that. Especially to a father. How am I going to keep a father away from his kids? Like if you say, I'm coming to get my kids, how am I going to tell you no? You got just as much right as I do. Their blood is running through no. Let's rewind that. Your blood is running through their veins just as much as I am. You have just as much right as I do. So if you feel like you want to come and get your children, come and get your children. Are you out here telling people that I'm keeping you away? How am I keep you a man away from his kids?
You packed the bag and said, okay, what time are you coming?
I'd be at the door. Like, I don't want that time for myself. Like, seriously. Let's stop it. Let's stop it.
You know what?
Let's grow up.
She said it.
Let's grow up. I sure enough did.
She said it in a nutshell.
All right. We're going to move on because we ain't giving nobody no clout.
Next question.
All right.
Why do people have affairs? A lot of people have affairs. Most of the time, it's not the person that they're with, it's something within them that they're not happy with. So they go seek attention from, and it's mainly like a man. He's going to seek attention from somebody that's going to be open for whenever they want them. Mm-hmm. Not when it's convenient for them, but whenever that man has time for them, whether it's a 2 o'clock in the morning trip or 1 o'clock in the morning trip, you think they're gonna be out in the daytime with your ass? No, they're not. They're gonna sneak around because you're not what they really want. You're fun. You're fun. You're something to play with for a little while until they get tired of you. And for a woman, same thing there. Same thing there. They're not happy within themselves. They can have a good ass man at home and go out and cheat because they feel like, oh, this man is attractive, or maybe they're having a little bit some good sex with this man, and that man probably having sex with this one, that one, that one, that one, and the other. Vice versa, men and women, and that's how you catch diseases, right? And I ain't got time. That's like funk box ways. I don't like funk box shit. I don't. Excuse my language, but I don't do that funk box stuff. Either you're with me or you're not. And I love myself. And I want to be here for a long time. So I'm not going to put myself in a situation in which I can get sick or be a funk box.
You put the nail on the head, because that's what I was just about to say. It boils down to self-love and how much you love yourself. Because there's no way in hell you can say that you love the person that you're with and you're treating them the way that you do. Because to love yourself is to love me. You can only love somebody based on, how do you say it? Based on how you love yourself. Because I don't want to be with somebody who's not loving and caring for themselves on that level. There's no way that you can love me. Right. Affairs can be based on lack of dissatisfaction within your relationship.
Talk up into your mic a little bit.
Based on dissatisfaction in your relationship, but why put someone through that? And you have to think about, I'm not saying that you have to be with that person, because based on previous experiences, trust me, even on your best day, I would never want to be with you. That person is somebody that I would never ever even look twice at now. I keep saying, when you know better, you do better. I'm not trying to put that person down, but you have to take accountability for your actions when you have an affair. It's not just about you and what you want out of life. You have to think about all the other people around you, especially children, and how it's going to affect them. No, you don't. It's okay if we are not together, but if children are involved, you have to co-parent. You have to co-parent. You're their parent. We have to come to an agreement and not abuse the other parent. Just because you're not putting your hands on that parent. Abuse is abuse, whether it's verbally, financially, emotionally, mentally, it is still abuse. And you can't get mad at that person when they distance themselves from you. And you have to think about your children and how it's going to affect them. Yes, you don't have to be together, but like I said, you have to co-parent. That way your children can grow up as healthy and whole as possible.
I don't mean to cut you off, Kee, and you're going to keep that thought. But as the person you are, you don't mind co-parenting, and you don't mind whatever took place or whatever took place in life or whatever. That's the part you want, is to co-parent. Right. But I think it's that person that's bitter within themselves that has that grudge. And that's within themselves, but continue.
Right, and I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just trying to make sure my children grow up as healthy and whole as possible, even if that means humbling myself. Because for a long time, even though what took place, I still let my kids go with their father. But I mean, that has nothing to do with my children and their relationship with their father. I would never keep my children away from their father. But when you decide that you don't want to be bothered with them, that's when I have a problem. And you're taking care of other people's children instead of your own. That's where I have a problem. It's not right, and actually it's disgusting. And I'm not putting up with it anymore. And we're going to leave it at that.
Next question. Would you date outside of your race?
Hell yeah. I think whoever's going to treat me right and treat me like a lady and hold that space for me, I don't care if they black, white, Hispanic, Asian. If you're going to do me right and most importantly treat my kids right, you're a right member.
Agreed. Go ahead.
Do you really, do we really care about mental health? You want to start? I think I spoke a lot and I've been fiery.
Mental health is very important. And I know this has become a big thing because back then, no one really gave a you-know-what about mental health. And we never looked at, like back in the 80s and 90s and stuff like that, like we never thought too much into mental health. Mm-hmm. And mental health is very important. Like, for instance, like when like my sister would say, oh, I'm having anxiety. I'm like, look, snap out of it. You're not having anxiety. We don't have anxiety. But until I was there and was in that moment where I felt like I was having anxiety and like, oh my God, I can't do this. And I had to stop, think, because I felt like it's times that I felt like I was like overworking myself too much, where I didn't have time to be with my family, or when I was come home from working and being with my family and I would just snap, and they'll look at me like, damn, this lady is crazy. I had to take a step back and say, you know what? Let me check on myself because I'm not okay, And I had to realize mental health is serious. You have to learn to take time out for yourself, stop what you're doing. And let me tell you something. I was at a job where I felt like, all right, I had to be there. I had to show out. People are counting on me. I have to do this. I have to do that. I didn't trust the person being there because I know that the person wouldn't do it how I would do it. And you know what? I quit that damn job. I said, you know what? My health, not even my health, my family is more important than this. My mental health. Because I felt that it was taken away, like taking so much out of me, taking so much out of me to where I was feeling like, damn. Like, oh my God, and beating myself up. And I'm like, this shit is real. This shit is really real. Like, Tosh, get your, sit down and figure out how we gonna work this out and get this together. And my best thing was when I left that job, and now I feel amazing. I feel, when I say I feel so amazing, I feel so amazing. I feel good. I feel like I don't miss it. I don't miss what I left back. I don't feel, I know everybody was upset that I did leave, but I feel like I didn't give up. I felt like I gave up on that job, but I didn't give up on myself.
And that's the key to life, being your best self.
Yes.
Because why stay in a place where you're not happy?
Exactly.
Mental health. I want to speak on it as far as like the youth, the young kids. This generation, being that it's different from when we was growing up. We can tolerate a whole lot more.
Tough
we had tough skin. Now you can tell a kid, I don't like what you have on today, and they'll be like, I feel suicidal.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's sad. It's very
horrible.
sad, and it's scary. It's very scary. So you got to, especially children, you have to make sure you check in on them.
Yes.
With my kids, I always check in on, how are you doing today? Is everything all right? There's nobody down talking you. There's no teachers telling you any bad stuff that make you feel bad.
And when I told AJ that, I'm like, AJ's 18, so I'm like, Pop, like, you okay? Do you like? He's like, Mom, I'm just tired. I'm like, no, but you're not feeling no type of way. Like, my son plays ball, and like, he don't have good games all the time, And sometimes I feel like he beats himself up, but he's like, Mom, I'm okay. But he likes that I talk to him about it. But I still want to check on him, because nowadays these kids, you got kids in kindergarten, second grade, like just hurting, harming themselves because they don't have that type of parent that's going to come to them and say, hey, how are you?
Right. Really, how are you doing?
Yeah.
And they bottle everything up inside. And that's why I love the relationship that I have with my children. They can tell me anything, the good, bad, and the ugly. Whether I want to hear it or not, my kids can be honest with me. And my son gets so mad at me because I check his mental health and his confidence at the same time. Especially like when he's walking, and I see that his head is low or his shoulders is like this. I tell him, put your head up and put your shoulders down. You a king. You walk with your head high and your shoulders down.
Exactly.
You take up space. You're a king.
And like my son, like AJ, he knows like I'm like that tough mom, and I'm tough and I love strong and everything like that. And I let him know, I'm like, who's your number one fan? Now, who's your number one fan?
Mm-hmm.
He'll tell you, he'll tell anybody, my mom is my number one fan. My mom got me. Yeah, his dad is his number one fan too, but like
a mother's love
is different. He's like,
especially with a son.
And I'm like, every morning, I work at the same school that my son goes to. He's a senior. So every morning I wake up, make him breakfast, tell him, AJ, I love you. I'll see you at school. Before he gets into the school door, I always send him a text every morning and never fails. I'm like, Pa, I love you so, Papa. I call my baby Papa. I'm like, Papa, I love you so much. Have a great day. Remember, you're amazing. You're the best. You're number one.
That is awesome.
Yep, I do that every morning, and my kid never missed that text. And he always, and even my 28-year-old, he knows every day at 11:30 because he sleep during the day because he works. So I'm like, every day at 11:30, he even knows my 28-year-old. He knows his mother's calling, and he pick up that phone. Hey, baby, how you doing? How you feel? You're good. This, that, and the other. And that fills me so much. And they look forward to that. And even though Devin is 28, he's like, when I call, that kid, I love my kids. My kid picks up that phone. I don't care what the hell he's in the middle of. He probably at a strip club somewhere. He gonna pick up his phone for his mother, you know? And like, hey mom, I'm good, you know, I'm out right now. And that fills me, and I instill that in my kids every single day. They know they're gonna get that text from me, or they know they're gonna get that call from me.
Right.
So
and they need those words of affirmation. There's nothing like coming from your mom. Those words of affirmation. All right. What are your thoughts on BBL, tummy tucks, lap band,
etc.
etc.?
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you feel like you want to go ahead and have a procedure, then by all means. I'm not going to go against it. Who am I to say that you can't go and get these things done if that's going to boost your self-esteem, or you feel like you're already beautiful? Because all women are beautiful, and if you feel like you want to have a procedure to enhance your beauty, who am I to say anything? I'm all for it.
I'm all for it. I'm queen tummy tuck. You know, that's something I wanted to do. I have a lot. If anybody knows Tosh, they know that Tosh, they know that I have a lot of confidence. But I had a tummy tuck. That's something that I wanted to do. That's something that I wanted to do.
For you.
For me. That was my gift to myself. But I had confidence before that. And I still have confidence now. But don't do something just because somebody else is doing it. And just because that somebody else is doing it and you feel like you can do it and still don't have confidence. You're still walking around like this with your head down, or like, this is sagging, or this is that. No. You wanted to do that? Have confidence. Be the woman you are. I have nothing against whatever you want to do. Get that big ass if you want that big ass. I don't want a big ass. Look, I got my Puerto Rican hips. My ass is an illusion. It's a flat ass. So I'm walking you. I'm like, oh, she's pretty and everything. You're going to walk behind me like, damn, my ass is flat. I don't care. I feel like I'm $1 million. Something like it, you know? But like I said, it's all about what you want. I had a tummy tuck because I knew that that's what I wanted to do. Not that I didn't have confidence before that. My confidence always been on 1,000, you know, even on my worst days. But now it's even more, you know. I'm wearing crop tops and my kids are like, Mom, you know you in your 40s, why you wearing crop tops, you know? But do whatever makes you happy. But don't do something and still walk around and be like, I don't like for a person to do one thing and say, oh my God, I need to do something else. And I don't like freaking quick fixes. That's what I don't like, quick fixes. Don't go get a quick fix and then feel like, oh man, they didn't do this right, so I have to do something else. Do your research. Look into what you're doing. Don't do something just because your insurance is going to pay for it. Because just because your insurance is going to pay for it, they're going to do a botched job. I'll tell you the truth. save up money, go do your research, go to a great doctor. And you have to understand, all surgery is not good surgery. Even my tummy tuck surgery, you can go to a doctor and get a tummy tuck, and you won't make it out.
Right.
That's why they have you sign waivers. And people think, oh, and this is a lot that people think. And my sister's gonna call in soon, and my sister had a BBL, so she's gonna talk about this soon. My sister's gonna call in on this as well. I had a tummy tuck, and I know somebody else that had another surgery, which I'm not gonna bring up. But you have these surgeries. They don't tell you what comes along with these surgeries. You think, oh, let me just have the surgery and I'm good. No, you have to have that surgery. After the surgery, you have to go to the doctor to get the stitches out. You have to pay for that. You have to get a faja. And a faja is like a, what do you call it? It's like a girdle, something to suck you in and hold you in to make sure that everything is in place. You have to wear that for a while. You have to go and pay for massages. You have to go to make sure that the drainage is out. A lot of maintenance. You think because you see it on TV that it is a quick fix, and that those people on TV have money.
Right.
They can get that. Those celebrities have money. They can get that. They have doctors. So you see them one day with a BBL, a tummy tuck, or this, that, or lap band surgery, and you think, oh, okay, they snap back after this. No. Do your research, because there's a lot that come along. You have to pay for massages, which is expensive. You have to pay for different sizes fajas, which is expensive. It's a lot of stuff that's expensive that they do not tell you. You have to do your research. Getting a lap band. If you are not overweight, I don't suggest a lap band. And this is my personal opinion, and whoever likes it, whoever don't, change the channel. If you need it, yes, get it. But after that, a lap band is losing weight, tons of weight. Yeah. In a short period of time. This is causing your skin to hang. When your skin hangs, you are going to want skin surgery. Having skin surgery will cause scars.
Yeah, and
keloids, depending on your skin type and your race.
But by all means,
knock yourself out. And if it's for you, it's for you. But be mindful and understand that what you see on TV is not all peaches and cream. You're going to take it from me, and like I said, my sister's going to call in and she's going to tell you. It is a lot that comes along with it that we didn't know. But I researched mine before I did mine, so I knew what I was looking forward to and what I had to do afterwards. Sometimes, wherever you have that procedure at, you think going overseas, you're going to be, oh, this amazing person. No, I didn't go overseas. I went to Florida, but I researched my doctor. I made sure I had another doctor when I got back to wherever I live to take care of me. And just because you go out of the country to have a surgery, don't forget, when you come back to this country, they cannot touch you. So just be mindful. And I'm not saying don't have surgeries. You can do whatever makes you happy. But if you're gonna have the surgery, do your research. And don't have the surgery and then still don't have confidence. Right. You know?
Because at the end of the day, to me, all women are
beautiful. I love women.
Have surgery.
I love beautiful women.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Just even if you get a post affirmations on your mirror in the bathroom.
And I'm a girl's
girl.
girl.
Like that meme.
Yes.
On my mama. On my who.
I look fly. I look good.
You gotta big yourself up.
You have to. You have to. And we're girls. I can give a woman a compliment like, oh, I like those shoes. Oh, you pretty. Or this, that, and the other. And I see some women that just so bitter, and they just look at you like, even if you got on a nice dresses, and they look at you like,
what's that for?
What's that for? I big up all women. I love women.
If I see a beautiful woman, I'm like, oh my God.
You are so pretty. Yeah. And some women are shocked like, she's saying I'm pretty. Yeah, I'm going to say that because I'm a girl's girl.
Right.
Next question.
Ooh, learning to say no. I am learning and currently learning to say no. Not being a people pleaser. That's just me.
Her softness.
That's just me. And if I see somebody's in need, I always want to help, even when I'm a person that's in need. It'll make me feel better knowing that I help somebody else out. Just being kind. And I feel like a lot of people aren't kind nowadays. Kindness costs nothing. So if I can help you out in any way, I am going to. But I'm going to learn how to say no, because sometimes I really say yes when I really mean no and wind up resenting that person. It's not that person's
And
fault.
I don't mean to cut you off. And I like she really has, because sometimes you're like, oh, of course I will.
It's
And
me.
that's just her. But sometimes it's not good for all people.
I know.
But
I know.
you're
I'm
working
learning
on
that. I'm working on it.
You work.
I acknowledge that I'm working on it. That's okay.
Yep. That's okay. So I am like, one thing about me, I'm a no nonsense person. I will give you the shirt off my back, and if you need, I am going to give. But I know I'm my father's daughter. And my father's this Puerto Rican man that's like, oh hell no. I'm my father's daughter, but I know how to say no. Like, you can ask me, and I'm blunt and I'm honest about it. Oh, you gonna go here tonight? You gonna go out with me tonight? Cause I'm like, hell no, I ain't doing it. I'm gonna let you know I'm not doing it. Mm-hmm. And if you know me, you don't take it the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
They know. She ain't going. She ain't going.
I don't take it the wrong, especially if it's not in the right neighborhood. She ain't going.
She'll
or the
tell
right
you.
people. And she be like, who going?
I'm like, who going?
Right. Mm-hmm. And if it's you say the wrong name,
nah, won't be there.
Or to say the wrong location.
Oh yeah,
I'd be there. And then y'all think that it's her being bougie or whatnot. Nope. But you gotta respect her.
Yep.
She'll give it to you. Point blank, period. But you gotta respect that. At least she's open and honest.
Exactly.
She's raw about it. It's either how you take it is how you take it. It is what it is. But at least she's honest.
And you know, it's so funny because my cousin, she was like, Tasha, I'm gonna ask you this. She's like, I know you're gonna be like, hell no.
But I asked anyway.
But she still extend the invitation to me no matter what. She be cracking up like, I know you're gonna be like, hell no. But she's so sweet. She like, just listen, Tasha. She tried to make it so sweet, and I listen to her because my cousin's sweet. But she be like, but Tasha's like this and like that, just soft spoken, and I be like that.
Like
yeah, she do soft spoken. You know, Kee, you soft spoken, and she's so soft spoken.
I just don't like drama.
And she be like, and then I wait for her to finish because I ain't gonna cut off, and I'm like, hell no.
It is what it is, and I feel no way about it.
She just start cracking up. She just start cracking up. She just start cracking up. That's it. Your turn, my turn.
I think it's my turn, but I'm gonna pick anyway. All right. What is something the younger girls don't understand yet? Where do I start?
Oh gosh.
I think some young girls don't understand. They try to jump into relationships. I say be on your own first, have your own, make your own money, stack and build. Those men out there will always be there. They ain't going nowhere. Take care of you, travel before you have children, make that money, and just live life and be happy. All that other stuff will still be there.
All attention is not good attention. Okay? That's what I'm going to tell these young girls. I have 2 boys, but I always wanted a daughter. And God didn't bless me with a daughter for a reason. Because I would have kicked her ass.
You got goddaughters.
I got goddaughters, but my goddaughters are very respectful young ladies. And my goddaughters know, even down to my 12-year-old goddaughter, she knows that I'm going to give it to her raw. Mm-hmm. She knows that I'm going to give it to her raw. She knows that I'm loving. Like, me and my goddaughter, we, my youngest goddaughter, so every year we would go shopping for her birthday. But this year I didn't go shopping with her for her birthday because we have confrontation when we shop. She's very respectful and everything, not disrespectful, very smart, but she wants these, how these girls are wearing the little shorts and the crop tops and stuff like that. And my goddaughter at the age of 12 got body, and we're in the stores arguing back and forth, and they're like, oh, is this my daughter? I said, no, that's my goddaughter, but I'm letting her know that she ain't wearing that. So hi guys, we have 2 special guests calling in, my brother Angel and my sister-in-law Christina, and we have a question for them.
Christina.
Christina, you're gonna answer first. How do you deal with people who don't practice what they preach?
Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't know. Come answer this question first so I can think of my answer.
We not cutting this out. We gotta have
How do
Right.
you deal with people that don't practice what they preach?
How do you deal with people that don't practice? That tell you shit that they don't do themselves?
Yes, basically.
Exactly.
Yes, Angel.
Exactly.
Yes, Angel.
Oh, tell them to shut the fuck up.
That's wild.
That's wild.
And that's my brother saying, he tell him to shut the F up. And my sister-in-law is saying, oh, that's wild, but she's gonna be rawer than him.
That, you know what? I don't even have an answer for y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know because I don't usually deal with people like that. Or if people deal with me, they know I'm gonna tell them exactly the same thing. Bitch, you don't do that. So why are you telling somebody to do some shit that you don't do?
That's right.
So let me ask you, all right, so let me ask you another question. Okay. How do you are you open to making new friends at the age that you are now?
No. No. Because people are fake.
Yes.
People are fake and full of shit. I did make a friend recently in the past couple of years that I thought we was gonna ride for. I was like, all right, bet. I was happy about it. And the bitch was a backstabber.
You see?
You gotta be careful.
So I'm old already, so I don't have the time to be wasting on fake friendships.
Yep.
I know that's right.
I agree with that 1,000 because remember I just answered that question the same way my sister asked that question. Ask Angel, what do you think about that, Chris?
Are you? You didn't get a question because you keep walking away. Are you open to? He is. I'll bet you he is because he's a friendly motherfucker.
We gotta keep that part in.
Nothing. I said.
You said something because she laughed.
She didn't say nothing.
How do I feel about making new friends at my age, at the age that I am now?
Oh, I don't make new friends. I don't even.
And we need to hear you. We need to hear you, Angel. We need
They're
to.
just people I know. They're not my friends.
We can't hear you.
Nobody. The only friend I have that I had is probably not my friend no more. It's Johnny. That's it.
Okay.
Why he's not your friend no more?
I don't fucking talk to him.
Okay. And I'm gonna have one more question. Okay.
She has one more question.
Okay. So what would
My
you?
brother want donuts.
My brother's being fat right now. So, all right. What was the worst punishment you had growing up?
Taking you outside.
What happened when you took me outside? Listen to what
I took
happened.
you outside, and I was mad that I took you outside. So we was playing tag one day, and I dragged your ass under a fence.
So what happened to you?
And you came home with your clothes all ripped,
Yep.
and I got my ass whipped.
How about you, Chrissy?
I don't know. I was laughing too hard. I forgot.
So, what was your worst punishment when you were younger?
My worst punishment. Shit, there was a lot. It was a lot. Most of them had to do with ass whippings, but it was the same. I had a younger sister that I had to take everywhere I went, or I wasn't allowed to go outside. So I used to take this chubby bitch with me. She's my sister. I can talk about her like that.
Oh my
She was
God.
bad. She was a troublemaker. She used to start a lot of trouble. So I always had to take her, or I wasn't allowed to go. And I had to take her, and then she would start stuff, and then I would get in trouble when I get home. And my mother would beat my ass. And I talk to my mother about that all the time now. I'd be like, you realize you used to whip my ass for things that Sabrina did. She's like, "Hi, mommy, I know." I told her, "You know what? You're getting old. I might push you down the stairs."
So let me ask you a question, Chrissy. So when you had to take out your sister, the one that used to always get in trouble and start trouble, did you have to fight for her?
All the time. All the time.
So did
That's why I didn't want to take outside. I wanted to go outside and have fun. Because when I was in the house, I was having to babysit them because I was the oldest. So I was having to cook, clean, put them to bed, change their pamper and all that shit. So I wanted to go outside and have fun. I gotta take this troublemaking bitch and get into fights, and now I gotta go home and tell mommy why she got a scratch on her face or scrape on her elbow, and then now I'm gonna go out there and fight some bitches in the hood, and then come home and get my ass whipped from my mother.
Quick question: would you fight for her now to this day?
Oh, hands down.
All right.
And let me ask you a question. When you were fighting for her, was you whipping ass?
All day. I waited a long time. Like, I was a little nerd. I was into Madonna, Boy George.
Oh, I love Madonna and Boy George. Oh my God.
And books and all that. But I lived in the Marcy Projects. I lived in the hood, so I ended up having to fight all the time. Because, light-skinned Rican.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I didn't fit in. I didn't fit in with the black girls. I was a light-skinned Rican with good hair, so they weren't trying to fuck around.
I get it.
So I had to let them know I'm light-skinned Rican, but I fight like Layla Ali. I didn't have glasses then either.
My sister-in-law is a nut. You gotta get it raw. I'm gonna tell you now.
So much fun. I think about it now, though. It was fun. I had a lot of fights, but I did have a lot of fun.
Good. We are going to be posting new episodes on Mondays and Wednesdays, and we're going to also have call-ins. So if you have any questions that you have for us, feel free to call in, message us so we can answer your questions.
All right. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Get into it.
Get into it.